Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Class MTG Spoiler Edition for Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Trade tables and seat backs, boys and girls. We're getting 4 brand new spoilers. Some of them hard to read, but nobody cares because they're spoilers nonetheless. Because somebody was brave enough to dig in a trash can somewhere and pull out some trash that clearly wasn't good enough for human consumption, but good enough for us to see what the heck is going on in Neon Dynasty. So we got about 4 spoilers today that have come out here recently. I was waiting for a couple more to come out, put them all together. That way the videos aren't real short and they're worth a little bit of content. So with that said, a couple of them are brand new today. So we got 4. Let's get ready to get busy with it. Before we do though, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, put some comments down below, feed that YouTube algorithm. Help get some views to the channels going to 1,000 subscriber goal. Appreciate any help you can give me. And if you just want to support the channel by buying some Magic cards, the link in the description to the eBay store. Feel free to hook me up. I would appreciate it. Also, a link to the email in there. I do have a couple boxes. I have 2 boxes of Modern Horizons 2 for sale for a deal. I'll even open them on the channel for you. Hit me up if you're looking for something like that. And the best thing, if I open the boxes on the channel, you'll know that they're true. You'll see that they're shrink wrapped. You'll know you're going to get them, and I'll ship them to you with the price included, and it will just be beautiful. Because who doesn't want to open Modern Horizons 2? I mean, really? Is that a question? Somebody asked that? Let in the back? Nope. Okay, I guess not. So, moving right along, guys, let's take a look at these 4 brand new spoiler cards. Here we go. So, first we have something that's unreadable. No, I'm joking. It says, let me get real close to the screen here. Goro Gora or Goro Goro, one of the two, disciple of Ryusul. So it looks like it's 1 red and colorless for a 2/2. Legendary creature Goblin Samurai, I'm going to guess. For 1 red, creatures you control gain haste till end of turn because you need that in your life. That's going to be busted just already because it's all creatures for 1 red. And it's 2 to drop it. It's a 2/2. Ugh. Anyway, it's looking like here that might be a 3 3 red red, create a 5/5 red dragon spirit creature token with flying. Activate only if you control a attacking modified creature. Honestly, that's not hard for red. I mean, all it takes is 1 good red enchantment to pump damage that stays on the field, and voila, modified creature. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool things that you can do with this. Like this is easily a commander card. I mean, hands down, making 5/5 dragons and giving them haste. And if you got a bunch of mana, like this is not a tap. It looks like a colon ability. If you control an attacking, activate only if you control an attacking modified creature. Oh, so it's only when you attack. But still, if the creature's modified and you attack, and you've got a bunch of mana, you can just pump it all into this on the swing. It doesn't matter. And this doesn't have to attack. The modified creature does. So I think this is going to be a powerhouse in standard. Might even find its way into modern because I mean it is cheap enough too for a 2/2. Give everything haste. It's got a mana sink. This might be a future Jund card. Who knows? Um, Definitely a commander card. Gonna be bomb and sealed. Oh boy, Limited's gonna eat this up. Premier red card. It looks like it's a rare if I'm seeing that right. So it's not even a mythic. This is gonna be the bomb. I like it. I love it. And it's gonna be OP because that's what they are. So, all right, let's take a look at card number 2. Card number 2, we have more things we can't see. No, Light Paws, Emperor's Voice. So it looks like a white and a colorless. So 2 for a 2/2. Legendary creature, Fox Advisor. That might be a mythic, at least a rare. Whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura card with mana value less than or equal to that aura, and with a different name than each aura you control. Put that card onto the battlefield attached to Light Paws, Emperor's Voice. Then shuffle. Sweet Mother of God. So, yeah, you can lay this on 2. If they don't kill it, all it's going to take is you pop off 1 aura, and this thing can get really big, really dumb quick. Again, Commander's going to love this thing because there's going to be all kinds of wackiness you can do with all the cards and it'll have exposure to. Might be good in Standard. We'll have to see what kind of auras we got to work with. Normally, Standard's pretty limited on auras. In Modern, I could definitely see this being something in Modern that might be a combo piece. Now, we talk about like Pioneer, you know, something like that Brawl maybe. Like this could be a serious combo piece in that kind of powered down format that lets you kind of just one card combo with one other card, like a two card combo. This could be something nuts. Um, yeah, just off the top of my head, what's that one that costs 0 that lets you untap a creature for mana? Um, like you can go get all kinds of 0 casting cost auras or enchantments. Well, actually, does it say aura or enchantment? Oh, so that's an artifact, so that won't work. But you get the idea. Like, there's a way you can just kind of stack this up. This will be pretty neat. Hope to God it's not too busted. Moving right along. Next here we have. Oh, hey, look, it's a reader. Mercotol Soul Ripper. So for a black and 1, we have a 4/3 artifact vehicle. Very interesting. It is a rare. When a Soul Ripper attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on the Soul Ripper. It gains menace till end of turn. Crew 2. Interesting. Um, it's kind of counterproductive to sacrifice creatures when you swing. But if that's a good way to get through, I mean, it does make it a 5/4 on the first swing. And Cruise 2, it costs 2, so on turn 3, you could very easily lay a 2/2 to make this thing swing in for 4. Yeah, I like it. I think this is gonna be a powerhouse because it's a 4/3 for 2. Um, you don't have to sacrifice creatures. You can if you want. So it will actually take it out of like a bolt range. Just example, bolt in general. So if someone's like, take 3. Um, you can sacrifice a creature, give it a +1/+1, or give it a +1/+1 in response. Like there's a lot of good things going on here. Maybe not to bolt because you'd have to respond to the anyway. But point being, you can get this thing to like a 5/4 out of damage range, so they can't one shot kill it. Still very fatal pushable, and other things like. But still in modern, it's easy to make something to crew this. It's a cheap 4/3. This may see play in modern. Definitely gonna see play in standard. This is a powerhouse for a crew 2. For 2 mana, like you can easily on turn 3 drop something and swing in for 4. That's just disgusting. All the formats I think you're going to like this, especially in those low ground aggro decks. Maybe a very good card. Um, so yeah, I mean, what's that dwarf card? I think it's like 4 mana. Make a 2/2/2/1 dwarf for every vehicle you have, and you can crew them for free for a turn or whatever. And those dwarfs are 2/1s. They crew this for free. Yeah, there's all kinds of shenanigans that can be going on. Um, I like this card a lot. I think it's going to see playing standard, maybe even modern. Um, Commander, might not be somebody's jam in Commander, just because the Commander cards are normally a lot more powerful than this. They do a lot of different things that are just absurd. But anyway, yeah. So I think this will have a place for a little while. Probably a good $2-3 rare. Eh, I like it. It's all right. So moving right along. Oh, here's the one everybody's been talking about. I haven't even read it yet. Kami of Transcendence. Green and 1 for a 2/2. Again, creature spirit, so it's a spirit. It's a 2/2 with trample. Interesting. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a +1/+1 counter on the Kami. Ooh, wow. Not great, not terrible, but very interesting. At the beginning of each end step, if an enchantment was put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn, you may return Kami of Transcendence from your graveyard to your hand. Wow, is that good? At the beginning of each end step, if an enchantment was put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn, you may return Kami. Wow, that is good. There's a lot of enchantments right now that you put on things, and then, like for example, in white, that you exile the creature by spending extra mana. But then since the creature's gone, the enchantment falls off and goes to the graveyard, which will get this back for you. Um, this seems really busted. Like there's all kinds of shenanigans I can think about, like stuff you can bounce your hand back and forth. You can give +1/+1 counters till God's Green Earth happens. Like I can see why everybody is so hyped about this. This is a really good card, and in limited, it might be one of the best cards depending on how the set is shaped. If it's more enchantment based, if there's a lot of enchantments, this may be the king of the sea of the walk. You know what I'm saying? Hot dog. Anyway, yeah, and you commander guys, this is just another great card to have just combo off with, I guess. Like I don't know. This seems really good. So yeah, so there you have it, boys and girls. There's the Economy of Transcendence everybody's been talking about. People seen a lot of good things in this. So, with that said, that is the end of the spoilers today, unfortunately. But we got a little something, got a little tease. So I do like it, and as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, remember to be kind. And I hope to see you across from the game table.